Hello, this is John, host of Mgtow is Freedom. And this video is about Mgtow Shills, or maybe I should call them Mgtow Simps, because I don't know which they are. I've just started doing videos and explaining my philosophy, my ideas, my concepts of men going their own way. I've had my own independent views on being a man and how it works for a long time, and I've developed them just as many of you have developed your own. But I did a video and I've got a comment here by Don't Give a Shit. And he wrote to me, monks are denying their manhood because they choose not to chase pussy? Question mark. Are you serious? Question mark. You are no Mgtow if you proffer the notion that men who decide for themselves that the cost-benefit analysis isn't worth it and that they are not men. Okay. Here's where I say, are they shills or simps? I think there are a lot of men on these Mgtow channels, just like there's men all over the internet, that are little faggot keyboard warriors, that are complete and total pussies, and their job, they think, is to go about criticizing others. If you wish to discuss, debate, analyze, throw some ideas out there, in other words, have a conversation about men going their own way, then do that. Do that. Because on the internet, all we've got is the ability to converse. It is the first level of interaction between humans, right? Conversation. So I responded to this fellow, don't give a shit. And I wrote, I'm going to ask you this. If sex is important to you, it is, if sex is important to you, and if it is and you deny it, you are denying yourself. What I'm saying is, if you choose as a man to go your own way, and if you choose sex is important, then you choose the way you want to have that sex. As long as you're making all the decisions as the man, you're going your way. The converse of that, don't give a shit, is if you're having sex with a woman on her terms and her conditions, you are not going your way, you are going her way. So you are wanting sex as a man, but you're having it under someone else's conditions, and therefore you're being controlled. If you want to have sex and you are going your own way, you will have sex under the conditions you wish. But if you are a man and you are not having sex and you want to, and you deny yourself only because you cannot deal with women, you fear them, whatever, then you are denying your manhood because you have chosen or said to yourself, sex is important to me. If sex is important to you and you're denying yourself, you are denying your manhood. You fucking got it? Now, let's go back the other way. If you think being a monk is appropriate, and if you have chosen that on your own and come to that conclusion for yourself, then you are indeed also going your own way. You can choose or not choose to have sex as a man. It is your choice as a man. But to claim that the only way to be Mgtow is to be a monk is totally incorrect. Go your own way. So I think this guy's a fucking shill. All he does is fucking harass. And he wrote another one down here. John wrote that he has a girlfriend. Yeah, I have a girl. She is a friend. How fucking hard is that to understand? If she does not control me and she's not a bitch, I can choose what kind of friends I have. There are lots of assholes out there that are men that I would call friend. Big fucking deal. As long as they don't intimidate me, bully me, or control me, I'm my own man. Do you get it? So, is he a shill? Are people like this guy a shill? What he's trying to do is use stupid fucking arguments to bully me, to shame me, to control me, to bring me in line with what he thinks is proper, by trying to belittle me and ask rhetorical negative questions about me on my own videos. If he wanted to, if anyone wants to have a discussion, I'm open to it. But when you attack, that is called offense. It is an aggressive move and part of a fight. This is about conversation on YouTube. If you want to fucking fight me, come to Reno, Nevada. I'll come meet you. And we'll settle it more in the man style. You fucking got it? In other words, you want a fucking piece of me, you little bitch? That's what being a fucking man is. If you can't settle it with conversation, if you don't want to be civilized and discuss things in a calm, rational, intelligent manner, then we're reduced to fighting about who's right with fists. Very manly. Instead, you make little innuendos and fucking double entendres and play fucking word games with me? Bitch? Is that what you fucking think? That you can play little snotty-ass games, you little fucking cunt? I don't take shit off of women or men that fucking cross me. I'm talking to you, you little fucking whore. You're a goddamn simp if all you can do is follow someone else's philosophy. That's not your own. That's called the cult of personality, when you follow someone else, a charismatic leader, and you don't think for yourself and you take everything they say as gospel truth, as God's word itself. You're a fucking dunderhead unless you have adopted those things that matter to you and applied them to you in your life, your experience, with who you are, what you look like, the amount of money you make, where you fucking live, every circumstance, independent and individual to yourself. You fucking got that? It's so fucking simple. Mgtow, men going their own way. Let me read a little more of what he has in here. Yeah, you're just a fucking moron, okay? I don't have to take your shit. Don't come to my fucking website anymore. If you don't like it and you want to only hear what your favorite YouTuber has to say about the subject matter. It's so simple. Go your own way. Don't give a shit. If you don't give a shit, what are you doing here on my site? Men, understand. Go your own way. Do what you believe is right. If you like consensus opinion, go with it. But don't criticize me. And don't criticize others. Because that is what women do. That is what feminist whores and bitches do. They try and use shame and groupthink. And well, everyone else is doing it this way, and that's the way they think, so it must be right, so you're wrong. And then you come after us. You're acting like a fucking bitch. If you want to pose a real question, pose a question. You could have said instead of that, right, please explain your position more. There you go. How about that? What do you mean, Mr. Mgtow is freedom, that a man is denying his manhood if he wants to have sex, but he refuses to because he doesn't like women? Please explain your position more, because I don't understand it. Instead of hitting me with a fucking question, are you serious? You're no Mgtow if you believe what you believe. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear enough the first time. Perhaps you just needed a little more information. Instead, you chose to throw out insults, jump to fucking conclusions, make accusations, and try and belittle me. That is the exact type of shit women do. Go fucking play games with women, if that's what you want to do. But don't fuck with me. I hope I've made myself clear. Reno, Nevada, okay? Or I'll come to you. I would love to fucking make an example out of anybody. Happens all the time, and I do it to women all the time when they need to be made an example of for others to see. On YouTube, this is the best I can do, is address you directly. I've given you a lot of attention, and I've done it on purpose because it's instructive for me and for others to understand what you're doing. You're either a shill, and you're starting shit amongst other Mgtows, right? Or you're acting like a bitch, trying to control them for yourself, or you're a fucking simpleton. I'm going to spell it out for you there. Simpleton, S-I-M-P-L-E-T-O-N. You're a simpleton who can understand nothing more than what others say. You can't think for yourself, and so you follow them blindly. Off the cliff with the other fucking lemmings. If you want to follow someone's philosophy, fine. Don't insult others in their philosophy. And if you choose to, then learn to fucking pay the consequences. It's so simple. Men fight. That is what men do. We start with conversation, we move to argument and debate, and then we go on to fighting, if it's that important. You challenge my honor, you little fucking prick, I'll take you out. And when we're all done and I pick you up off the fucking ground, I'll go buy you a beer and talk to you like a man. Okay? You got it? I hope that's fucking clear enough for you. That's a special message, most of that, for don't give a shit. It's so fucking simple. So for you, don't give a shit. I'm going to give you the horse's ass. The Silver Sphincter Award for the week. Just for you. You win. You fucking win. You got that? There's your Silver Sphincter, your horse's ass. Don't give a shit. Because you've demonstrated that you don't think for yourself and you can't accept anyone else's opinion unless you say it's good enough. And you only base that on what other people say. Or you're a little argumentative prick who hurls insults from behind his fucking keyboard. Call you out. I went to your fucking site. Guess how many videos you have? None. All you do is click on other people's shit and look at it and comment on it. You've got no fucking position or power over me in my life or in my philosophy because you won't even show your little face, you little cowardly puss. Horse's ass for you. This is John, host of Mgtow is Freedom, saying, I have the penis. I can say and think what I want. And as long as no one's controlling me, then I must be Mgtow, huh? I must be going my own way. If I have my own philosophy, and it doesn't involve listening to women or little bitches like don't give a shit. Bye-bye.